Hey y'all, welcome back. So today we are going to be unboxing something very exciting and new to the channel. This is History by Mail. So this is something we've never done before. I'm very excited to kind of dive in and see what we've got. So just a little bit of background about History by Mail. The owner really feels passionately about people being able to learn history and be excited about it. One thing that they said in their About Us on their website was that they were able to grow up hearing about war stories from their grandfathers who were in the U.S. military in World War II. And being able to, when, in high school and at a university, learning about history, studying it, but sometimes reading history can be kind of boring. So this really was founded to provide people with the opportunity to learn directly from history by holding a piece of history. So replicas of actual documents rather than just reading about them from textbooks or online. This really makes history come alive. You get to hold like a replica letter, for example, in Abraham Lincoln's handwriting or a handwritten speech by George Washington. So it is a very cool way to learn by getting to see actual pieces of history in your hands. History by Mail is a subscription service to replicas of all different types of fascinating historical documents from American history. And they do have a couple of different subscription options. So they have a monthly subscription, a 6-month subscription, a 1-year subscription, U.S. holiday subscription, all different types of things that you could get. Their monthly subscription starts at $6.99 US, and it is delivered once a month, and you are charged once a month. It's very cool, very, very reasonably priced as well. So we are going to be reviewing just a few of their samples. They did give me some samples from History by Mail. These do make really good gifts. So, you could gift this to somebody if you wanted to. And enclosed in mine are samples of letters. Let's see, enclosed are samples of our letters from historybymail.com subscription. And we have an Annie Oakley letter, a Rosa Parks letter, Alaska Purchase letter, and a D-Day letter. And each month, History by Mail subscribers receive an envelope containing a replica of a historic document. 4 letters over 4 months explore a unifying theme. The primary focus is on U.S. history. Additionally, each letter comes with a document explaining the context of the historic letter, including its author, recipient, and the relevance to the events of the time. So not only are you getting like a replica of the document, the historic document, you get information about it. And then if necessary, transcripts are provided for handwritten letters because, sometimes not everybody can read everybody's handwriting. So I'm very excited to be able to review this with you guys, and I really want to know your feedback and what you think. I'm excited about this. I love history. I don't love reading about it because I get lost in the words. I get bored easily. So if it's something that's being told to me, or if I get to see actual pieces of history, that's very encapturing to me, and it helps me just learn better, honestly. So I'm excited to see what this is and what all this looks like. So I am going to keep the envelopes this way just for privacy, because in the envelopes, the front of the envelope does have the return address by History by Mail, and then it also has your name and your address. For privacy of me and my family, I'm just going to keep everything kind of folded over. But I do have the D-Day, Rosa Parks, Police Reports, Alaska Purchase, and Oakley. So usually there would be, I think, one of these in your monthly subscription, but this is just a sample of what you can expect to get if you do subscribe. So this, let's see, D-Day Dress Platoon Leader, and it looks like it's a hand-drawn image with some outlines of what everything is. On the other side, it's a letter. Supreme Headquarters Allied Expeditionary Force. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's read about what this is. Wow, there's a lot of information on here. So this is Eisenhower's order of the day and sketch of D-Day platoon leader from June 6, 1944. So General Dwight Eisenhower, the commander of the Supreme Headquarters, Allied Expeditionary Force, issued this order of the day to U.S. military personnel taking part in the D-Day invasion of Normandy. On the eve of history's largest seaborne invasion, 175,000 copies of the statement were distributed to soldiers, sailors, and airmen as they stepped onto their transport across the English Channel. The statement, repeated in a radio speech, encouraged those about to liberate Europe from Axis forces. Also enclosed is a drawing by combat historian Lieutenant Jack Shea of the 29th Infantry Division depicting the equipment that platoon leaders carried to prepare for the attack. Wow, this is really cool. So there's more information on this page. It just talks about D-Day planning, Operation Overlord, Battle of Normandy, and it's just got actual like facts about this event. And then this says at the bottom, this is the second of 4 documents in the World War II series. To learn more about D-Day, you can visit historybymail.com/pages/D-Day. So this is the second of 4 documents that you would be getting in a theme. This theme would be World War II series. But how cool is this? Not only do you get the letter, the document with the actual drawing, well, not the actual drawing, I take that back, replica of the drawing, you get information about this. So you can learn about what you're looking at and the events and the facts that were around this. That is really cool. I love this. I'm very excited to read this. I don't want to read all of it to you guys right now just because I know that will be a very long video, but this is really, really cool. This drawing is amazing. I love this. Okay, so that is just a sample of the World War II series for D-Day. So the next one, I'm going to actually move this to the side here. The next one that we have is a Rosa Parks police report. So let's see what this is. And again, all of these are replicas of actual historic documents that are open and free to the public to view. And then, like I said, the other page is just information about this. All right, so this Police Department, City of Montgomery. It's got information about the complainant, place of occurrence, details of the complaint. On the back, it's got an Exhibit A, which is, I guess, an outline of the bus, layout, and then fingerprints. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let's read about this. So, enclosed is the first page of the police report from the arrest of Rosa Parks for failing to give up her seat to a white man on a Montgomery, Alabama bus on December 1st, 1955. Also enclosed is a diagram showing Rosa Parks was seated on the bus and a fingerprint card from her arrest, both exhibits in the Supreme Court case under Browder versus Gale. How cool is this? We have a replica of what Rosa Parks' fingerprint card looks like. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. All right, so on this page of information, it talks about Rosa Parks, gives a brief overview of her. It talks about Jim Crow laws, the bus incident. It talks about the bus incident itself. It gives background on that. The Montgomery bus boycott, Browder versus Gale, and then legacy, Rosa Parks' legacy. And this says this is the second of 4 documents in our civil rights series. So to learn more about Rosa Parks, you can visit historybymail.com/pages/Rosa Parks. So it looks like each one is a 4-part document, or four different parts in a series, and this is just one of them. So how cool is this, y'all? I love this. We're getting to see what her fingerprint card looked like from that day. This is really cool. I'm not even gonna lie, this is really cool. Okay, I'm excited to read about this as well. All right, so Alaska purchase. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, wow. All right, so enclosed is the Treasury warrant the U.S. used to purchase Alaska from Russia in 1868. Governments use Treasury warrants to authorize large payments. With a purchase price of $7.2 million, America acquired nearly 600,000 square miles of territory for less than 2 cents per acre. Wow. That is really cool. So this says this is the third of 4 documents in our American expansion series. To learn more about the purchase of Alaska, go to historybymail.com/pages/Alaska. And this page of information talks about early settlement of Alaska, the treaty with Russia, and then Alaska statehood. How cool. I love that they have different series. There's like different focuses and different parts that kind of go with, you know, the one series that kind of lead into the next one. This is really, really cool. I love this so far. All right, Oakley. Let's see what's in here. This one's thick. Oh, there's a couple pages in here. Oh, I like this paper. A success in all countries, Annie Oakley. All right, let's see. Okay, so this one's a little bit thicker because this is one that I kind of mentioned when I was giving you the about. Has the transcript of what this letter is because it can be very difficult to read. So this is a letter from Annie Oakley to President McKinley, April 5th, 1898. Annie Oakley was one of the most famous Americans at the end of the 19th century and is considered by many historians to be America's first female entertainment star. Oakley was a sharpshooter and exhibition shooter performing in traveling shows around the world. As President William McKinley deliberated whether to declare war on Spain, Annie wrote the enclosed letter to the president volunteering her services and the services of 50 female sharpshooters in the event of a war, each of whom would bring their own arms and ammunition. How cool is that? So the letter says, "Dear Sir, I for one feel confident that your good judgment will carry America safely through without war. But in case of such an event, I am ready to place a company of 50 lady sharpshooters at your disposal. Every one of them will be an American, and as they will furnish their own arms and ammunition, will be little, if any, expense to the government. Very truly, Annie Oakley." How cool is that? Wow. So this goes on to talk about the Spanish-American War. It just gives information about that as well as information about Annie Oakley. And this is the first of 4 documents in the Celebrity Correspondence with Presidents series. So cool. They have all these different types of series. To learn more about Annie Oakley, including a liable suit she brought against 55 newspapers, visit historybymail.com/pages/Annie Oakley. All right, y'all. This is awesome. I love this. Okay, so we've gotten a sample of 4 different series that have been or will be in History by Mail. We've gotten to kind of look at the type of documents that would be in here as well as the type of information that you'd be getting with these documents. So y'all let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? What do you think about History by Mail? What do you think about the replicas of the documents, the information? Y'all just let me know. I think this is really cool, especially for those who maybe like to collect things like this, documents of American history. If you got somebody in your family that likes to collect things, this would be a great gift for them. Or if you have a young child, or just in general, you know somebody, or you are somebody that wants to learn more and be able to really kind of get to see this stuff firsthand and get to kind of look at what did it look like? What did Annie Oakley's handwriting look like? And then the history and backstory of it. It kind of brings it to life a little bit. And it's really, really cool. It's a very cool concept. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments below. I love this. I think it's so cool. I'm very excited to go and share this with my family and kind of get their take on what they think and be able to maybe give them a little piece of history. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for taking time to spend time with me today, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye, everybody.